All right, here we go.
Got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. You got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really, and then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dream. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving, and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
and your
because
cousins
you're not
your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800. I could make you 2 million.
All right, give us 1 second.
You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving, and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
and your
because
cousins,
you're not
your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. And you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really, and then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dream.
Jigga man.
Jigga.
Don't want to help the
man.
fam. So what was the premise of that one?
Premise is
That's an old clip, right?
Yeah, it is a
Kevin
very
Hart
old clip,
was
but it actually just resurfaced again. I don't know why.
Maybe
Why?
coming off the Wallow clip. And maybe it's a slow week in the news cycle, you know what I mean? In the YouTube news cycle, but that clip is coming back around.
Well, pretty much, if you haven't seen it, because it's gone viral again for a second time around, is that Jay-Z was talking about being in a different financial space and going back home to your family and things changing and people changing around you, having family members ask you for money, and you got to kind of be, put things in perspective for them to tell them things don't work that way. Like if this example he used, a cousin asks you for $4,800, I could turn it into $2 million, and you got to tell him like, yo, bro, like no, things don't work like that. People don't give out opportunities, and money. People just don't give out money just like that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? What are your first thoughts on it?
My first thoughts on it was that he's stingy, and he's making it awkward for his family that he's so rich. It's a tough place to be rich when your peoples really don't have it. But I feel like when you're that rich, like if you're coming around on Thanksgiving, you should have a couple of envelopes for the homies. You know what I mean?
Is he obligated to do that?
I don't think it's obligated. I mean, it's showing love. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's done, and he was just coming up with like a random story. But,
Yeah.
With every story, there's with every story,
probably,
there's
right?
a little truth to it. Yeah. I feel like his cousin had to come to him with a pseudo business plan because he felt like he had to come to him with something. There's a couple of layers to this. There's the lending your family money. Where do you fall on that? Lending money to friends and family.
I lend based on what I feel like I don't need back.
Okay.
And I will lend you the money, and when you don't pay me back, I don't have to lend you any more money after that.
Because that's
but I'm not going to give
shot.
you. Yeah, and I'm more like I'm like a credit card, right?
Mm.
If you pay your balance off, you can borrow more money.
You can live again.
And I might raise your limit. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, well, that's fair.
But
That's fair.
it's fickle. Dealing with money with family and things like that. I've been on the other end where I borrowed money from my family members or whatever.
Yeah.
And money is fickle, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it could create a difficult situation between you and that person. Jay-Z's a businessman, so for a family member to come to him, you can't just assume like, all right, well, you my cousin or you're my whatever, and I should just give you money to finance whatever you want to do. Right? You might have to come to him with a real solid or real a real business plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was off base in what he was saying, because people are talking about the amount of money, right?
Yeah.
But it could start at 4,800, it can get to 48,000, and it go to $500,000. You understand what I'm saying? If you start lending out money, everybody's just gonna open up the woodworks. You know what I mean?
But what about when you're on that level and you see a family member is struggling? What about putting them on? What about teaching them how to fish? Listen, I see that you're having a hard time. You keep coming to me for this money. I could keep giving it to you, or I could give you an opportunity to make money and stand on your own too, so we don't have to do this. You know what I mean? Like, who's first in line to get those?
I think the people that do show initiative.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So, all right, let's be clear, right? Most people are broke because of some shit that they did.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And when
or they haven't had the right opportunity, or they just had some bad luck too.
If you eliminate unforced errors, right? And you grind and you working, even if it's on a certain level, right? And you grinding, and you got a cousin like Jay-Z, and he knows like, yo, dude is grinding. He just need a shot.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a person that's just
But that's
coming.
the thing. I'm not broke, but if Jay-Z was my cousin and we were at, like, I would be the one to be like, yo, listen, I got this play. Yo, we got this podcast going. Yo, you invest in that. Put this on time. Like, I would be kind of trying to pitch to him, like, yo, Jay-Z's my cousin. So as soon as, and they'd be like, yo, why aren't you putting me on to, like, live easier? You know what I mean? Like, like, you don't have to be broke to, like, want to have an easier life, no?
All right. So
you could be showing all the initiative. You could be working all the hours in the week, but someone he just got it. And
I
I'm
understand
not
that.
discounting that. He didn't work to get it. He didn't sacrifice to get it. But, bruh, come on, man.
I get what you're saying, but you, like, the scenario that you just brought up.
Right.
If you've been doing the podcast for 2 months and you're like, yo, put me on or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, if you've been at it for 5 years and he sees you're consistent and you're like, yo, you're putting your resources behind it, you're putting your money behind it, you got it to a certain level.
Yeah.
Like, I just need a little. I don't need no money from you. I might need to connect. But people are gonna lend.
No, we might just need some new cameras, man. We need a couple of new cameras, and we need like a warehouse.
All right.
I mean, what's up with 10? Yo, can I get 10 racks, big dog?
All that is based on.
You spend that on lunch.
See, that's the problem, right? People shouldn't be watching other people's money, right? Or how they spend their other money.
Everybody pocket watching, man. Especially if your whole life is basically, Forbes and
no.
billionaire list and all that.
It's the difference between the public looking at your shit and articles and shit, and then your family members. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could get nasty.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you got it. I heard you worth this, that, and the third. Imagine your family member comes and say some shit.
But why
shit like
are
that
you not
to you.
giving? Why are you making that? Why? That's what I'm saying. Like, you should be just.
Families are big, bro.
When you're showing up.
If you give money to one, you know what I mean? So you gotta have some discernment on who gets what, right?
Okay, all right.
So if I got, like, let's say, for instance, my family, I got a bunch of cousins, and I just give one cousin some money because he asked.
Right.
Why wouldn't all the other 20 cousins that I have do the same thing?
Well, first of all, the difference in money is a lot closer with you and your cousins than with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's in a whole nother
I'm saying
stratosphere.
if I'm Jay-Z.
Oh man, yo, you should be coming around with you should have envelope. Yo, who all gonna be there? All right, let me just break niggas. Like, let me go show love, yo. It's not fly, yo. If you're up and the people around you are struggling, you can't even enjoy your money. Can you enjoy your money if you're the only one that's up around you?
No, you can't. You can't. If you're a
Scrooge, you sound like a Scrooge.
No, if you're not a Scrooge, if you are on some real shit, you're not gonna enjoy it until you're gonna want everybody to eat.
You're gonna want
right?
everybody to eat.
But let's be honest, man. Let's be real. Everybody can't eat because everybody don't got the wherewithal to get to that level.
I always told myself, and me and my wife speak about it, and I be like, yo, listen, if I ever come into money, if we ever come into money, I'm gonna designate one person in charge of family, and I'm gonna designate one person in charge of friends. And no one asks me for money. You have to go through them to get the money. So no one asks me directly for money. So that cousin never comes to me for money. You go to my mother, and you ask her for the money, and then she'll come to me. You know what I mean? Did you go through the proper channels? You have to almost have like a firewall between you and everybody, but you have to have a plan in place to have some kind of peace and to have some kind of, I don't know, listen, nepotism isn't just for your immediate family. Nepotism expands, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if you're Jay-Z's second cousin and you're working at Burger King, there's something wrong.
I don't know about that, bro.
Nah?
I don't know about that. Distant cousins and shit?
Second cousin. I said a second cousin. Cousin. He
I
got
don't know,
enough money
bro.
to make sure everybody's up, yo. If they blow it, if they're bad with money, then that's, something that we got to visit, and we got to get you some help, or we got to cut you off, or we got to, you know what I mean? But come on, man.
I'm assuming, I'm just going to make an assumption that he probably got all his people out the projects. You know what I mean? They not living destitute.
Right.
But am I paying you a salary for being my family member? Do I pay an annual salary to my family just so, like, yo, they
People
still got
people pay annual salaries to less,
bro. So you just pretty much, you're just spending money, putting out money for people so they don't have to work, they don't have to do anything, they don't have to try to do anything.
$10,000 is not retiring anybody. It's not retiring anybody.
No, okay.
It's making their life a little smoother.
No. Okay, but based on what he said, right? He came up. He was talking about a proposal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And what happens if you give that money and it doesn't work out? What do you do after that? You still should give that dude more money?
No.
Just because he's your family member?
Listen, he come to you. First of all, I would have that plan in place. He's going to my dude. Listen, no. Let's enjoy this time. Speak to my mother about it, and we'll make sure that you get taken care of. You know what I mean? Let's hear your plan out. Let's just try to hear, like, do you just want something, or do you really want to start this business? If you want to start this business for real, let me help you. Let me get you in places with people that can help you start this business properly. If you just want some money to trick off, if you just a regular, 9-to-5 cat, and you want a new car, or you want you want to remodel your kitchen, you want to do something like that, that's the gift. Yo, I might not be able to see you next year. I got you. Next year when we sit here, I'll have a check for you for $10,000. You can redo your kitchen, $28,000, whatever you're gonna give them. It's not just like tricking off or whatever, but I just feel like in that case, if you're making it so awkward that they got to come up with a cockamamie plan to just try to like impress you and to try to like almost scam you out of this money, there's a disconnect there. And you're not approachable. And as a family member, you should feel like that's a little weird.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
Maybe because I got that. Because I'm a first generation born here, you know, in my family. You know what I mean? And I kind of look at it like my
you gotta
family.
take care of everybody.
My family, I wouldn't be born here if it wasn't for people looking out. You know, my grandfather on my mother's side came here first. You know, he came over here on like a work visa, so he had the plug. So he sent for my mom after, you know. My mom sent for my dad after. So boom, I'm born here. Now they're sending for their brothers and sisters. They could just be like, yo, I'm here. Let me get my money up and just forget about the other people. But nah, and visas cost money. They have to put a little bit money on the side while they're living to try to get everybody over here. It's not fly. Yo,
let me ask you a question.
If they were the only people over here and there were still people over there struggling, they wouldn't be able to enjoy.
Are they bringing second cousins and shit like that over?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, everybody's here.
The goal is to bring every family member over to America.
Who wants to come to America? And those that want to stay there, they should be able to go to school and they should be able to do what they need to do. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I feel like, you know, I mean, and people come here, they stay with people. I feel like people from other races do it naturally. Like Hispanics do a great job at it, you know? I feel like, you know, I'm not in their household, but you see when you go to some people's homes, you know, they're multi-generations of family living there.
Hold on.
Close.
We outside, man.
Yeah,
we're outside.
Yeah,
man.
so people will come, stay for a little while, get on their feet, and then go. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that.
I
so
understand.
why not?
I feel like that's a different situation.
All right.
When you're on a certain financial level, once you open up that door, it'll be damn near impossible to close it, especially if you open the door to the wrong people. Even if it's family, just because you're family, it shouldn't be like you get whatever you want. Right? Like I think he might have a baseline of just, let's say, trick off money, where it's like, all right, everybody get out the projects, everybody got some mode of transportation, they got a decent living situation, right? We all taken care of there, right? But when it comes down to like some extra shit, because all right, if I pay for you to get out the jacks, right?
Yeah.
I got you a crib. Y'all got family cribs or whatever where y'all live in a crib. Y'all got modes of transportation. I kind of did my part, right? Okay. Even if I'm supposedly a billionaire or whatever, at least I did that. Do I got to keep on keeping on? Now, there's going to be some people that is good enough for them, right? And it's going to be some people that, even though they got that, they like, yo, that's rich for me now. You got a crib. I don't got to work. He paid off the crib. I don't got to work. I ain't got to do nothing, right? Yeah. So do I keep giving them money? Do I float them forever?
Nah, you don't float them forever. Like, they got to stand on their own too. But
my immediate family, I do that. I float my mom.
Yeah.
I float my father. I float my brother. You know, my sisters and all that stuff like that. But then when it comes down to like every cousin and shit like that, nah.
Cousins your age and everything like that, you know.
I'm not floating.
Large families.
You gonna float them for life?
$4,800 for Jay-Z is not necessarily. It's not floating them for.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that it don't stop at the $4,800 though. When you open up the door, it don't stop at the $4,800. And I think that's where. All right. Now, he did speak about. All right, yo, you don't believe in my dreams and this, that, and the third, right? If I'm a serious business guy, and I've done it all. Not all, but I've done most of it. I've done way bigger levels of business than you've done.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you got to come to me correct.
Right.
You can't just say, yo, let me get this. I got it.
What's correct?
You probably would have to have a business plan. Like, yo, just because I'm your relative is not, you know what I mean? And
But what if you came to him super raw? Like, listen, I want to do better for myself. I want to.
What do you want to
I'm not
do?
gonna live like you, but you know, I want to be in a position. You know what I mean?
What is your plan?
I want to live better.
What is your plan? That would be my first.
My
what
plan
your
is that you're my cousin. That's my plan, dog. What you got for me?
That's not a viable
Cars.
plan.
Let me take the kids to school. Let me do something, nigga. God damn. Help me, nigga. Help me. God damn, this nigga's super up, man. You watch the niggas on the TV and the magazines and all that. Like, nigga, we let you get through the Hard Knock Life, Blueprint, all that. But, nigga, you chilling now, nigga. Help me.
Bro.
And I feel like the real disconnect there, if they have to come up with a cockamamie plan to even talk to you about money. Like, it's almost like you're living in a glass house with your own family.
You saying they're trying to come up with a cockamamie plan to get money.
Yeah.
Let's just say they do have an idea. Right?
Okay.
And it's not just a play to try to get some bread. That would be stupid anyway. I wouldn't give that money just because if you were trying to get $4,800 out of me and I'm supposed to be a billionaire, bro, you think small. You think small. I might even give you the $4,800 just for you to leave me alone. If you want that money, and again, like the way I do shit, once I give you that $4,800 and nothing pans out or you didn't do nothing you say you were gonna do.
Yeah.
You done at the $4,800.
So let's do a little role playing here. You're Jay-Z. I'm his cousin. We at the we at grandma house, yo. Over there, Thanksgiving. We just finished, busting out a plate. You watching the Lions play. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's full. You know what I mean? Yo, the family's good. Yo, I see you. Wifey on tour. Everything's good. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm working. Everything is good. Yo, I got the crib. You know what I mean? He congratulated me and all that. Yo, thinking about putting a little pool back there, man. Yo, you think you can help me out with that, man? You think you got 50 for me? That's crazy. that's a terrible thing to ask your $1 billion cousin. Like, yo, I'm a working man. I'm making money. Yo, can you get help? You know what I mean? Like, yo, can I have something nice?
Yo, it's crazy.
Can I have you're Jay-Z. Cuz, can I have $50,000 to put a pool in my backyard, yo, so I could just live a little nice? I will put your face on the bottom of the pool, nigga, in the tile. Like, what like can I get $50,000?
You got it. You got it.
All right.
You got it.
Is that easy?
No, you got it. Yeah.
So what's wrong with giving $4,800 with a nigga with no plan? If I'm asking for 50, how?
No,
Just
but
how?
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm gonna say.
Go.
You get that 50. Now, mind you, you come with something like really solid, or you come with a plan like, yo, I could use that 50 to make more money.
Yeah.
You could probably get more money. You're done at that 50. To get 50,000 for me,
life, I'm done for life.
You're done
for life.
You got what you asked for.
I can't come back in 5 years and ask for something else. $50,000 every 5 years is light. Come on now. Yo,
you sound
I'm good
crazy
for 5
now.
years, yo. I can't
crazy.
get that. Yo, the thing
every 5 years give you 50,000.
It's nothing.
Yo, I brought you that pool, bro.
I appreciate it. Yo, that shit is nice too, yo.
It's nice, right?
You gotta come for a swim sometime. Bring the babies over.
I got you.
You know what I mean? They can spend the summer.
I got 16 pools in my crib.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that. Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yo, I can't ask for something else later. You're the cuz. You should want to do that for me.
You should want to do something too in order to continue to make money or make money with me.
I'm standing on my own. I can't. I don't want to bother you,
bro. I would never. If I was in the cousin's shoes, I would never even ask for that money. I would ask for.
So you wouldn't ask for what money? You wouldn't ask. For
I would ask for. No, I would ask
for a job.
Yeah, I would ask to work with him.
Okay.
I will ask for an opportunity to get money with him.
See, I would feel like that's overstepping your.
That's overstepping your bounds.
I feel like that's overstepping your bounds. I feel like he'd rather just give you that money, get you out of his hair, than having to like, yo, okay, let me find somewhere to do. But like, nigga, he's busy too. You know what I mean? So now he got to work on the ground floor to find you a mailroom job, to find you something to do. You know what I mean? Yo, let me just keep on doing what I'm doing in my regular life. But yo, just lace me, nigga.
Yo, bro, that sounds crazy.
Help me, nigga. Help.
That's crazy.
Help me.
Crazy.
Nah, man.
The
regular guy gets overlooked, man, too much, yo.
Bro.
Average Joe, man.
Average Joes, they work hard, right?
Yeah, man.
Show some more initiative. Yo, bro, you got an opportunity.
My initiative is Jay-Z's my cousin. I'm telling everybody, yo. Like, nigga, I ain't bootlegging none of your CDs ever. Whenever I see my friends bootlegging your CDs, I threw that shit away. You know what I mean?
Bro.
I ain't do nothing there. A mailroom shop. Shout out to Cool.
Yo, man, put a real play together. Try to work alongside.
I feel like that's what they don't respect. They don't respect when you try to like fake business. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not talking about no fake
what
business.
you need to do to get me out of your hair, yo.
Yo, I ain't talking about no fake business.
Like, yo, this liquor store up the block, they want to sell Douce. Yo, give me like 5 cases. Let me sell it. Like, what do you want me to do here? Like, what do you want to do? Like, yo, just help me. Just give me the money.
You know,
let me get out your hair, nigga.
You know,
cut the check,
bro. The industry, all that shit is composed of niggas that found their little spot and they played the role and they maneuvered, right? It's niggas that probably make great money now that started as interns, doing internship. You understand what I'm saying? If you can get, if you have the
it's too late for me, man. It's too late.
If you have the inside, if you have an inside track, right?
Yeah.
To somebody like Jay-Z,
yeah,
right, and you could go in and show some value,
yeah,
that shit is worth more than 50,000.
That's amazing. Look how he put Emery on, and look how he put certain people on. But everybody ain't got that. Some people live their regular life, and some people don't.
Exactly.
And we know, like, yo, it's easier to pay people to go away.
No,
than to
yeah,
put everybody
but you're not gonna keep getting money, yo. You get those people that are not on that level. They get the 5,000s, they get the 50,000s, and then the niggas that's really like, yo, I'm really bringing something. I'm bringing situations to the table, or I'm willing to do whatever. Yeah. I want to work my way. I want to earn, a spot on a team. Right. Those are the ones that get to that next level.
Let's do it again. Let's do the role playing again. Yo, Jigga man, yo, I just bought this new crib, man. Yo, this mortgage kicking my ass, yo. You could pay that shit off for me? yo, asking a nigga to pay up your mortgage is a lot.
Bro,
he's Jay-Z.
The audacity of it, bro.
Jay-Z's my cousin, nigga. Bro, I don't know, man. I feel like niggas should just help me, man. Help me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for the range. I ain't asking for nothing. It's an appreciating asset, man. I'm good. It's gonna raise the property value up. It's a smart ask. Yo, when I refinance, yo, I'll break you off a little something back. I'm not asking. That's the thing. I'm not asking to borrow shit. I'm asking for the money. That's the difference between me and this cousin. I'm not paying that shit back, nigga. You're my cousin, nigga. Give me the money, nigga. I seen the way you spend. I seen what you pulled up in, nigga. You smell good. You look good, nigga. Your hair good, nigga. Send that, nigga. Send that check, nigga. Come on now. I'm being stingy, man. Look at Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul, man. Nigga had his mom selling his fucking memorabilia out the attic, yo.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, because, they had a little differences with the way he thought that they should be living. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say he cut them off, but I think he pulled back on them financially, And she went up in the attic and started, like, fuck it. Like, we're going to sell these trophies, nigga. And he took offense to it. But, yo, take care of your peoples.
It sounded like he was taking care of his people, and they were getting kind of out of hand. And this is what I'm trying to say.
Entitlement of broke people.
Broke people entitled. When people feel entitled, they make statements like that. Mm-hmm. Like, you my cousin, yo.
I'm entitled, nigga. I don't go
yo,
fuck, nigga.
bro.
Yo, this nigga, we bust down plates of Chinese food all the time. Like, nigga,
Bro.
nigga, I taught you how to shoot a basketball. Nigga, pay
And that,
me
no,
for that,
no,
nigga.
That.
I let you ride my bike in 3rd grade, nigga.
You got that's you. Then you my right hand man. You rolling with me, right? You
Yeah,
there?
but nigga, I carved my own route, man. Like
You not talking. See, that's the thing. You're not talking about carving your own route. You talking about just.
I'm talking about a gift.
You talking about
Like, I'm good either way. I'll be better if you look out. Make life better for everybody. Your life good too, right? Yo, where does nepotism stop? LeBron James' son, you know, he had the surgery for his heart. Everything is good, but before that, he's at USC. He's getting, you know, NIL deals for all types of, you know, things like that off of LeBron James's name. You know what I mean?
he put in some work too. It's not like he's a super slouch, bro.
Okay.
He put in some work. Now, and this is what I'm saying. If you put in a little work, that separates you from that other relative that doesn't do anything, that's just asking for money.
If you're Jay-Z, do your kids ever have to work? If you are Jay-Z, do your kids ever have to work?
I would want them to.
You will want them to work.
I would want them to learn something or be active at something, not just sit there and, you know what I mean?
They're not sitting there. They spending your money, nigga. They can't sit sitting, nigga. We going Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada.
We
go,
better
nigga.
than that.
Range,
We better than
come on,
that,
now.
bro.
Get that jewelry. You know what I
We
mean?
better
And every
than
once in a
that.
while, you throw me a little movie. You know what I mean? You get me in the spot. You know what I mean? Like, look at Jordan's sons. Look at the one they dating Pippen. He don't do shit.
You don't know what he does.
You damn right I don't know what he do.
He might-
He don't
he-
do shit.
He might have some type
He
of
had like a
gig.
sneaker store or some shit like that.
Okay. All right. And he's probably reaping the benefits because he's
My
a
daddy's
son. He's a
rich,
son.
nigga. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But
So his cousin.
if I'm your father, right? And I don't inspire you, and I'm Jordan, and I don't inspire you to be something greater than that, then when I die, or I gotta pass on something like a team or something like that that's billions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars, it's not going to you, bro.
Oh, you foul.
How can I trust you in that? Like, yo,
I knew that this was a good topic. I know you.
No.
You foul,
You,
yo.
no.
Come on, man.
If you had the opportunity to show, like, yo, Dad, I want to be part of the family business, or I want to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah.
All right. When I need to pass the torch, I'll pass the torch to you. But if you don't want to do nothing, right? All right. Case in point, about the same guy that I was talking about, right? He has a boating supply company, right? And his kids are like trust fund kids.
Okay.
And I think one kid lives in the guest house, like on some Hillary Bank shit.
Yeah, chilling.
And the
Well,
other one
sure.
doesn't. They don't do much.
Good life.
Pass the business to like a one of the other daughter's husband or something like that.
Right.
Like pick somebody else.
Someone who wanted to do it.
Who wanted to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
what's gonna
Capable
happen.
of doing it,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You can't take everything that you built and give it to your kids to fucking flush it down the toilet. Like, yo, bro, you got first dibs on all this.
Okay.
And you're not inspired enough to want to jump in and be like, yo, I want to get down.
But you're the same person that's talking about trading time for money and you trying to work less and all that. So why would you volunteer to put your kids in the workforce? Like, why don't you just let them enjoy their life, travel, see the world, be a philanthropist, help people, find their purpose somewhere?
No, they can do that. I'm talking about when it's time to pass over the business.
Yeah.
All right, you never wanted to work in the business, right? So if I'm CEO, my CFO who's not related to me, I might have to pass it to him. He might have to take the reins. It might go past
Sell it
you.
to him. He ain't
Now,
passing shit.
now as a family, if I pass away, you guys have some control.
Yeah.
You know, some say so. But yo, I can't
You fine
trust
that
you.
nigga selling that shit.
I can't trust you to take over the business and run it because you're running into the ground. You don't know nothing. You didn't want to come in and learn.
Hey, we agree to disagree, man. I know, like, if El Cheapo win the lotto, I know I ain't getting shit. Thanks a lot.
Oh, no. If I win the lotto,
Because I'm asking, nigga. I'm like, yo, Ron, I need this, I need that, I need that, I need that.
No, the same way. No. The same. No. Everybody kids college is paid
I'm talking about
straight
me,
off top.
nigga.
No.
Fuck the kids, nigga.
And all the
need,
homies,
nigga.
we gonna vacation first.
Yeah,
we gonna we gonna shop. We gonna buy whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then once the dust
We
clears,
getting everything you got?
yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right, good.
And when the dust clears,
You hear that super, right? You hear that?
whoever is talking that talk, like, yo, let's take this to another level. Let's do this. Let's try to build on whatever.
Right.
Then those are people that we rolling with.
Give me $4,800. Let me flip it to 2.5. Got you. That's all you gonna